So we're going to talk about the success that you've had this year and everything that goes into it. I wanted to go back to a year ago because there's a quote that I want to read you, and you stop me at any time if you know where this is going. Pretty famous guy said this. What kind of tickles me is all these people asking questions about how Texas always ran the conference they were in. They're not going to run the SEC. There's a whole lot of arrogant people in a whole lot of places in the SEC. You can forget about all that. Didn't you run the SEC this year? 8 SEC championships, 4 more than everybody else. Well, and that's the thing. You've got to be so proud, not just of this year, but everything it took to get yourself in a situation where you were prepared to walk into this conference and be able to do what you did. And to that point, to win your 4th Directors Cup in 5 years, I mean, every other college has the same opportunity you do to make something like this happen at their university. To know what you've done to accomplish something that significant with the Directors Cup across all sports, what does that mean to you? And you've got to hire the right coaches to do that. Before the start of the entrance into the SEC, you hired Laura Ionello. She goes to the Elite Eight. You hired Jim Schlossnagle. He wins the SEC in his first year in the regular season. You hired Bob Bowman. He wins the national championship. When Sean Miller walks in, does he feel that immediately? Does he see, like, these 3 coaches were hired last year, look what they did. Now I know what I've got to go do. You know, you mentioned Vic. He's made the comment, he thinks you're the smartest man he knows. Everything that goes into what you've built here, it's one thing to have a plan, but then to execute that plan. Why have you been so successful at executing the plan that you set out to make? So on that note, I was thinking about this because we see you in public everywhere. You go to every game, you try to get to every home game, everything you do. And we see this man that's full of happiness and joy and humbleness in everything that you've accomplished. What do you like when you're stern and you're furious and how do you approach those moments? And all your coaches talk about never get too high, never get too low, and it feels like that feeds down. You know, one of the maybe the best examples I've ever heard of coach-player relationship with a superstar was Greg Popovich with Tim Duncan. Treated him like he treats everybody. I assume that's the same. You treat all your coaches the same. The coaches try to treat the players the same. You have a generational athlete in Arch Manning on your campus right now. What kind of impact can he have on the entire Texas brand, everything, because all the attention goes to him. I mean, that's where everybody nationally looks. How much can he bring to the Texas program because of that? How do you view satisfaction? You've won so many national titles since your arrival. You've had so much success here. How do you view satisfaction in the moment versus I need more or we want more or whatever phrase you want to use there? I want two more, and I would like to walk around with you for a second in this incredible Hall of Fame. I want to ask you about NIL, but not the future. I want to know why you think, as an organization, you've been so successful since when NIL came to fruition the first time. You guys have been at the forefront of a lot of things that have gone on with it. Why do you think your organization's been so successful with NIL? As for you, Austinite of the Year, your program's successful. With great power comes great responsibility. You're viewed across the country as one of the most powerful men in collegiate sports. Do you see it that way? Do you know how important your voice is to the future of collegiate athletics? You mentioned social media. Are you tired of Twitter?
Twitter is a complaint department. It's pretty classic, though. But